Martin, and we'll open up the questions. Coach, if you'd start.
Yep. Well, it wasn't the prettiest game, but you know, this time of year, it's all about survive and advance. I was thinking about this earlier today. It's really kind of that's why they call it March Madness. It's really kind of strange that you go through the whole season and fight for a #1 seed, and then everybody else gets another chance at you. So it's kind of interesting that it goes that way, and then you play 3 games in 3 days. So I thought that, you know, UNC Wilmington, give them credit. They had nothing to lose. They've had a tough season. They caught fire here at the end. They beat Northeastern, who's about to play in this other game, at Northeastern, and then they beat George Mason, and they've been shooting lights out. Their 3 guards are very small, quick, hard to defend off the bounce, and then obviously they shoot the 3 if you back up on them. So their guards played very well. Wasn't surprised at all. I knew that it was going to be this kind of game. I expected it. You know, obviously Garrett is a big girl inside. I thought we'd be able to do some more damage on the boards early. We didn't really get to the boards. We were kind of settling for jump shots, and then finally we calmed down. We showed maturity. We moved the basketball. I thought Elena early on, oops, you're on my left, you know, we got her a couple touches, and she was trying to spread the wealth a little bit and pass the ball around, and I told her, we made a little adjustment at halftime, and obviously she came out, and Kara came out and really looked more for her shot as well, and you know, it's this time of year. I'm happy we won, and it's all about surviving and advancing. So tip of the hat to UNC Wilmington, but we are here tomorrow in the semifinals, and we're ready to go.
Coach, talk about their jump defense. Did you prepare for it, or did you expect that at all?
Oh, yeah, we see junk all the time. I mean, we've seen everything from box and 1, diamond and 1, triangle and 2, zone, run somebody else at Elena, which they did in the second half. Hold, grab, you know, all that stuff. I like to call it the hold and grab defense, and we've been seeing it all year, and Elena has to play through it all year. And I asked, you know, at one point, 2 hands pushing, hanging onto the jersey, isn't that a foul? And he said when she doesn't have the ball, you know, that it's not. She is not impeding her progress. Okay, well, anyway, so yes, we've seen it all, and yes, I expected them to play some junk defense. Again, we had open looks. I mean, I told the team at halftime we couldn't ask for any more open shots. We just needed to be a little bit more patient and get a little better shot, and that's exactly what we did in the second half to build a double-digit lead.
When you say get a better shot, you mean get the ball to the rim?
Absolutely, to the rim, and high, you know, get some high-low looks. Yeah, percentage, you know. I like the looks we got. We were wide open, but as I told the team, you know, when you're not hitting shots, even though they're really good shots, you have to be more patient and more selective. And with this veteran team, I'm really proud of my kids because they were more patient. They were more selective, and we pounded the ball on them inside. And then we did what we should have done. We got 11 second chance points in the second half. And that's the difference in the game. Again, the only thing really that I was disappointed in the first half was our rebounding. I thought we didn't hit the offensive glass enough. And I got after him at halftime and said that to him. And then I just talked about being more selective because we were getting any shot we wanted. It was just a matter of getting good ones, higher percentage ones that we could make.
Hey, Tina, does the way the first half went, that doesn't concern you at all about the rest of the tournament? I mean, you still
No.
feel like you guys were as focused as you wanted to, ready as you wanted to, prepared as you wanted to?
Absolutely. I mean, you know, listen, that's 2 years, Kevin. It's a very long time to have pressure and stress and all that stuff. These kids are used to it. You know, like I said, you know, it's the first tournament game. Now we got it out of us. You know, we got the jitters out. Come out tomorrow and be ready to play. You know, this tournament and these kids are so focused on what we need to do. In fact, I hope they lighten up a little bit from the standpoint of, you know, they're all like, you would have thought we lost the game. Everybody's all mad in the locker room, but that's tournament time, man. You know, and so many teams, here's the thing, so many teams succumb to that pressure. This group has not succumbed to that pressure. It makes them stronger. Honestly, I think they grow on that. So they'll be ready. There's not a doubt in my mind. We'll be ready and you know, ready and raring to go tomorrow. We got, like I said, we got good looks. We just didn't knock them down. And we did what we needed to do to win the ball game in advance. And at this time of year, it's all that matters.
Elena, the second half, do you think that you wore them down? You only had 5 players, and I realize Coach is right. You've got first half, leave that there, maybe more patient, but they were only playing 5 guys.
I don't even think it was about wearing them down. It was just we were playing a lot smarter offense in the second half. and also we were crashing the offensive glass, and that was crucial because our shots weren't falling, so we needed to get to the offensive boards, and maybe that did wear them down, not being able to box us out. But I definitely think putting pressure on them on the rebounds was crucial.
Can we move that mic closer to Elaine?
Yeah, sure.
Question for the ladies. Do you think in the first half of the shooting percentage in the mid-20s, is the background a factor, the lack of depth? Do you feel that's the arena that...
Lauren, you want to go first on that?
I don't think it's. I mean, it's a neutral court, obviously, but we were here yesterday. We shot around. We shot pretty well on both ends for the guards, but I don't think that really had anything to do with it in the first half. I mean, we've played here the last 3 years, so we should be used to it, but the first half was just a little bit of nerves, and we just needed to settle down.
Elaine, you want her same question?
Yeah, I follow for Tina.
Oh, okay.
Tina, you had talked to me before about shortening the bench, kind of getting into the type of rotation. Saw KB in the game today, and Courtney. Is that something you're thinking ahead with, the potential 3 games in 3 days, trying to space out the playing time a little bit?
You know, Pam, here's the thing. Everybody's a coach out there. Everybody has strategy, right? Everybody says go deep in your bench. I'm gonna do whatever I have to do to win this tournament. So if that means we got to play, 3 years ago we played 4 games in 4 days. I don't give you know what about how many people I need to play, don't need to play, how many emails I get. Here's the bottom line: win. That's all this tournament's about, is winning. Yeah, sure, we'd like to be, just let everybody get in, but that's not going to happen. So, we tried to go deeper in our bench. We didn't shoot the ball well in the first half. We go down 5 in the first half. And as any coach would tell you, or at least from my background, win, baby. That's all that matters. So we did what we had to do to win. And again, we played, I think, 7 people 3 years ago and made it all the way to the championship game. And we played 4 games in 4 days. So these kids have hearts the size of a lion. I mean, they are big and they are strong and they are ready to go. And it doesn't faze me at all. Would I like to? Of course. That's textbook. Yeah, you want to give your players rest. You want to rotate people in. I mean, everybody has that opinion. But again, I'm not going to do that unless I feel secure and that we're going to win the basketball game. So, and I think these two on my left and right, they would kill me if I was resting them and, we're falling behind. So, and these two right here, warriors. I mean, absolute warriors. So they don't care. In fact, Kara never wants to come out. If you notice when I was subbing people, and she knows I know her so well, she walked all the way to the other end and was standing down by, don't take me out, coach, in the last 2 minutes or so when I wanted to get her a rest. And I thought in my head, Lauren, you can't hide. We have 5 people on the floor. You're not going to run away and hide. So she'll play 40 minutes. This one over here, I never take her out. She's another one doesn't want to come out. So, yeah, it's a nice theory, and if I can do it, I'll do it. But if it's all about winning at this point, this time of year.
Hey, Lauren, Coach Martin kind of ho-hummed, the first half a little bit there. I'm sure she didn't kind of ho-hum it at halftime, but how did you guys feel about it as players? And are you guys upset that you started the way you did? And do you feel like it could be detrimental as you go on?
Yeah, I mean, we at halftime we had to just sit down, we had to relax, we had to think about it. The coaches came in, they told us what we had to do. Really what we needed to do was settle down. I mean, we weren't hitting our shots, we got a little excited, so frustration started set in there. But I mean, the second half, we took that halftime, we relaxed, and we were able to come out and just play our game in the second half.
Hey, Lane, do you feel the same way? I mean, you guys kind of needed to just kind of get out on the court, play a half. Coach Martin used the word jitters, kind of get the jitters out, and after that, you were fine.
Yeah, we definitely just needed to get those jitters out, and then I think our defense was really solid both halves, and that's what really helped us stay in the game when our shots weren't falling. So no matter how nervous you are, you can play defense, and I think that's what saved us. And now the jitters are out, and we're ready to go.
Elaine, is it uncomfortable to have a smaller player face guard you as aggressively as their number 0 was throughout the game? Is it necessary footwork or you're comfortable?
Like Coach said, I've had it all season long, even all 4 years that I've been here. So it's not something that I haven't seen before, but at half I had to make the adjustment not to dribble and just turn and shoot, since when I would turn, I was still open with my height. So instead of putting the ball on the floor, just turn, use my height, and shoot over.
Anybody else?
Elaine, just talk about your second half. You started hitting shots. Is that product of you guys working your offense? Or?
Yeah, it was definitely working our offense, getting the ball inside, taking high percentage shots, and then, like I said, instead of putting the ball on the floor, just turn and shoot over people and use my height.
Thank you, Coach. Ladies,
All
good luck
right.
tomorrow.